Nothing
So,
else?
does the old man say anything else?
Which old man? The dwarf?
The
The
dwarf.
blacksmith.
No, I mean, not unless prompted. Besides the typical pleasantries telling you what the adjustments he made to the armor, hand back the guns. You remember what the upgrades the guns get, right? Egg boy?
Did we go over them, or was it just like a +1?
Well, I went to go over it, and then you were like, I just figured it'd be this. And I'm like, okay, if that's what you want.
Well, I mean, what were you thinking?
I don't know. Could have been an increase to accuracy. Could have been...
That's what a +1 would be. Is it just gets a +1 to attack and damage.
Oh, I see what you're getting at now. I thought you knew what you were getting at, and I was just like, okay, I'll roll with it. But,
yeah, I'm
gonna say that when you get them back, it's it's enough professional craftsmanship that it's actually a +2.
Ooh.
Yeah. To all of them, the rifle and the 2 revolvers. Because you handed all 3 of them in, yeah.
Yep.
Was there anything else besides the arrowheads and the bullets? Which you get in...
Oh yeah, the arrowheads for Yala, and the bullets for me.
Yeah, you get those in 2 sacks. For the agreed upon amount.
Here you go, Yala. I figured this might do you some good while we're here. It's a few arrowheads made of the same thing that the armor and these bullets are.
I see.
You know, anti-magic.
She opens up the bag of arrowheads to look at them. So is that gonna be a +2 to the longbow? Because she also has a bunch of normal arrows.
Well, they would just work like the
Yeah, they would just work like the normal arrowhead. Samson's guns was what got the upgrade.
Oh, okay.
Those are just special Adam arrowheads that have the effects of Adam, as previously discussed. Last time on Trials of Zanzibar.
I will be right back. I'm out of coffee again.
Coffee.
Coffee!
Yeah.
Coffee!
Just go ask Lawrence for some. Haha.
Hee
I made a funny.
And a couple of tra-la-las. Is this how we spend the day away? In the land of Zanzibar?
Zanzibar.
Ooh, Zanzibar. So while she's getting coffee, by all means.
Oh, I'm just adding everything into my
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I guess that should happen. So they're just arrowheads.
Yeah, they're just arrowheads. I imagine Kiala knows how to make arrows.
Yeah.
Especially since Samson has wood.
Do they weigh any extra? Or is it still just...
They're lighter.
They'd probably be lighter.
Yeah, much lighter.
Cool.
Which I don't know how that would affect the flight of the arrow.
Probably not, really.
Yeah.
Alright, and then my free Adam daggers.
Everything's now copyrighted because we did the song. Here he comes, Papa can't be named. Gonna strike this channel to the grave. Gonna take all the money that I don't own.
Oh.
So I figure that the daggers are lighter than like regular daggers.
Yeah.
So I put them at 0.7 each as opposed to 1 pound.
Ooh.
Actually, it'd probably be even lighter than that, because remember, you held the whole plate of it, and it was
Like,
pretty light.
so I'll just get rid of it. Hey, listen, you say that, I'll just get rid of its weight. Although these things are throwers, so I'd assume something was made to, like, make them weighted. At least in like, the handle.
Wouldn't you want the weight towards the tip, though?
You'd actually really want it in the center, but, like...
Yeah. I mean, it's probably got a non-atom core. For balance purposes. So yeah, I would say maybe it's like a half pound then. Because the atom's not really contributing, it's the rest of everything else that's trying to balance and account for the fact that the atom itself is so light.
Yeah.
Sounds legit.
Welcome back, Coffee Queen. Coffee. Coffee, coffee.
Can't be the coffee queen. I'm out of caramel. My coffee's subpar.
Oh.
Right?
Well, just make some caramel.
Do you know how much
Okay.
effort that would take that I'm not willing to put in?
I mean, is it more or less effort than you're willing to put in to cut the cheese?
Takes way more than cutting the cheese. I was not willing to literally cut cheese last night, so I'm not doing it today.
I won't cut cheese today. I wouldn't cut it last night. I won't even cut it tomorrow. And I sure as hell am not making caramel.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of effort, and hearing that just tired me out.
Silly.
Food yum.
Food is yum.
Food yum, go munch.
What did I miss while I was gone?
Everything.
I
We
wish
got to
I
the
could-
tower.
Yeah. Got
Yeah.
to the tower. Campaign's over. Everybody go home.
Oh.
I always miss the fun stuff.
What are you talking about? We're doing the fun stuff right now.
Ba-da.
But
Was there literally anything else?
well, no.
Yeah, I have one question for you, Lordo.
Hi.
Your liver. Your liver. Can I have it?
Whoa.
No, I'm Irish. I need that.
Oh.
Dang, then I have no more questions.
I
Wait,
need my
Bruce.
liver. There is the chance one day I will have people that actually want to drink and especially drink with me.
You can
No.
share a liver.
Yeah,
You don't need the whole thing.
they take like a third of it, don't they?
Mhm.
Not even that much.
Well, she was asking for my liver, not a third of my liver.
We don't need to dwell on specifics.
Like, yeah, we do. You ain't taking my whole liver. Yeah, you
Yeah, we do.
nonsense. Yeah,
Anyway.
we do.
So what did I miss?
Samson got paid.
Yeah.
Ooh. Are they still
Yeah.
gonna share that drink?
Yeah.
So I take it we're heading back to the tavern?
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Alright.
back to the tavern again. Not again. Back to the tavern again. It's time to drink up. Back to the tavern again.
At least we're
Not
not
again.
climbing it this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should climb the tavern too.
No, Nim's not doing that.
Howard.
So you
Also, Nim's outfit for today is yellow.
Wow.
Not like a really bright yellow, but like a nice shade.
So anyway, this is your scene, Ed.
So I'm just gonna be so after he gives everything back, I'm just going to just go to him, be like, I guess I owe you a drink now. You wanna... Would you like to come with us, or do you want to take a nap?
He says, nah, I can stand to have a drink before I take any nap. Plus, I still got plenty of work to do.
Alright.
And you go back to the tavern, I take it?
Yep.
Gonna act out the getting of the drink, or is it just gonna be like you two share a drink?
Nah, it'll just be like we share a drink, have some laughs. Guess I ask a few more questions about like the atom, and then we get ready to start heading out.
Any questions
We
in
don't have
specific,
time.
or just not important questions?
I don't have anything.
Fair enough. So yeah, with all the hustle and bustle of your morning going on, you finally meet. I can't even remember what Nim decided to call this thing.
Leroy Leron.
Was that the name?
Leroy.
Loy.
Leroy Leron.
Can we call it Lily for short?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I missed the joke. What's wrong?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying.
Well, don't.
Can we call it Lily for short?
Worry a
That might be
whole
it.
lot.
That might be
Yeah.
We will remember Lily.
Okay, good. That might be
Yes.
a hell of a
Lily the
easier
water
than-
bug.
Lily the water bug. What is so funny?
I feel like she'd be offended.
Probably.
I got the joke late.
I don't get the joke at all. Did I say a swear, a slur? What the fuck did I do?
Don't worry about it.
I'm
wrong in
worried
my
about it.
stupidity.
Worrying.
Worry more. Jane, what did I do?
On the road again.
I
Can't wait to get on the road
I
again.
have an NPC in my campaign whose name is Lily, and they're a water genasi. So, you calling the water bug Lily by absolute coinkydink.
Is this the same water genasi that tried to drown Jade?
No. So they are
Hey, I never
related.
drowned.
Oh
My
my god,
character
that
drowned.
was Praxis!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Old man Praxis drowned.
yeah.
Also, it was unrelated to the Genasi.
Yeah.
It was his own stupidity. And
I mean,
that's
for all
funny.
we know, it was her mom, but
Yeah,
so,
for all y'all know,
oh,
I'm the DM. I know the things.
Oh,
I hope you're not putting people in trying to kill my character.
Why would I try? I don't need to try.
He does that well enough on his own.
Exactly.
A+ Praxis.
Gorlo.
We should just start using Praxis as like a synonym for messing up.
That's what I've
Oh,
been doing,
no,
and Shay got
no.
mad at me.
You mean much like how we call messing up your words or thinking something that you didn't actually hear is a shay?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
You're
one of
getting
them,
it.
no. No more.
We're getting it. Now you're getting it. Now you're hooked on phonics.
That's what... Yeah. So anyway,
Butterbug.
Anyway, let's go get Lily.
yeah, he meets you by where the Owl Ranch is, and you see this absolutely massive. Hold on, I need to look at a grid to figure this out. Drum roll, please.
I don't have that much energy.
Stop it, you fuck.
Goodness.
Anyway,
Gracious.
yeah. So up,
Thank you.
gently trotting along is this absolutely massive water bug. At least to you, it's about 20 feet by 15 feet long and wide.
Big.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's even bigger than you thought it was when it stood up in the when a different one stood up in the farm, and it's just got this whole jerry-rigged contraption of a canopy and everything, topped with moss, literally like a mobile base. And you go through the pleasantries of introductions, which I'm assuming you want to go right over.
Yeah, I pet the fuck out of that thing.
You pet its tentacles, its eyeballs, or what part of it?
Let me see.
It's got 4 eyes, tentacles.
I'll pet one of its legs, one of its big old legs.
It's hard and solid, literally like the outside of a crab.
Cool. I'll reach for like one of its like mouth tentacles.
Mouth tentacles.
Yeah, as you touch it, the tentacle recoils, and you just see the.
Well, like softly.
Yeah, but it still like pulls it back, and you just see through the tentacles, just these crab-like eye stalks pop out from under it, and a big old claw, just like, what's it called? Like wushu finger holds your finger. Very gently, this big old claw just go boop.
Aw,
And then Samson dies because they do the squadoosh.
They don't have a pinky for that.
And you just
They just clamp their claw and you die.
And with a big old mighty, rumble, you just hear.
Aw, who is a good little water bug you are. I think it likes me.
And with that final noise, Samson just gets a bunch of mucus on his face.
See?
Does it still like you?
Probably.
She like you.
I told you.
As Joe just reaches up.
Nim, you want to do your little pew pew thing?
Yeah, Nimcast prestidigitation because that's disgusting.
So yeah, no. You get the whole skinny on it, like the side plates. You can, when they're lowered, you can just use those as sitting or as seating places. There's a little ladder from the midsection up on each side where you can climb up underneath the canopy, and there's a place to tie things off and keep all your luggage and shit.
And this is gonna be useful.
Yeah, it's basically like a mobile base. And of course, Samson and Prin have to go through a whole discussion about Prin getting on it, because he doesn't want to get on it.
I thought you were
There
gonna
you go.
talk about tying things down.
Something, 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 being on this is beneath me, something, something.
Come on. If Celeste is able to do it, then you can do it too.
So yeah, wait, did we really? When did the music stop? Damn.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It was the day the music died.
Yesterday was the day the music died.
So does this thing actually stink, or like?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Nim's too short to get on this by herself.
It's just very, very moist.
You can
Can
do
I
it.
cast Mage Hand as a stepping stone?
You're not 5 pounds.
First off, it's 10. Second off, fight me.
Okay.
You're not
Let me try out one of these mage killers.
Don't you dare.
Bang.
Oh no.
Oh no, Nim, no. You you had so many people waiting for you at home.
That's a lie.
That's cool.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
When we get back, we'll miss you.
Dang, can't even read a proper eulogy. That's a lie.
Nim will be missed. By who? Well, hopefully they showed up today. As for me, I never met her. Nim is a silly name.
Oh. I feel like y'all never figured out what she's doing with her thingamajig.
What thingamajig? The arrows?
The magic rock that's going to attract all the bad guys.
Oh yeah. We never learned anything about that.
Remember the
Before-
tan. Remember the tan ones are agreeable, and the dark ones will kill you
Is there anything?
or try.
Is there anything else? So I'm gonna go to Lawrence before we like actually just fully depart. Just be like, is there anything about those little rock eaters we gotta know more about?
Is Lawrence there? Hold on.
I
I
assume
assume he was.
Lawrence would be there to send us off with the plan that he set us up with.
He's responsible for our well-being now. I've decided.
I have decided.
And who's gonna
I
say no
am-
to Yala?
I
So-
am the decider.
So what was the
Yeah.
question?
I was asking Lawrence. I guess the first question is Lawrence here? Because the second question hinges on that.
Yeah, sure.
I was going to say, is there anything more we need to know about those little rock eaters in the savannah?
Zorn? Besides, please try not to kill them. They're agreeable. And you
Even
know-
the not so agreeable ones?
Oh, absolutely, by all means, kill those.
Alright,
you just
cool.
see Joe, like, full on nodding, like, full torso, like, yep, slay him. Slay him, kill him,
Alright.
stab him! Stab
Alright.
him! Yeah! Whips out a shotgun and just fires two into the air.
Do they,
To which Lily just, like, thuds into the ground, just like,
There, girl.
Your dad's an idiot, but that's okay.
Is it?
There, Nim.
Is it-
Your dad's an idiot, but it's okay.
Why are you petting me?
You're not useless, your father is!
Oh.
Tell that to Nim's dad and he'll probably have you killed.
Probably, maybe.
Let's see him try when I have Zanzibar's
Yeah.
sword.
Anyway!
Zanzibar. Do you take commissions?
So I think there was a question coming on.
Oh yeah, do they got like rocks in their stomach? Like, do they they digest them? I assume.
Oh, the Zorn?
Mm-hmm.
And at that, you know, both of them kind of just stand there, puzzled, and they look at each other and say, you know, I don't actually know. I hear if you kill them every once in a while, if they're in the middle of digesting, they make these really, really shiny, polished ones, probably from the stomach acid, but I don't know what they're for. I don't
You
think
do
anybody
evacuate
really
your
questioned.
bowels at the moment of death.
So that means
Oh.
theoretically we could find
No.
quote unquote poop stones in the desert.
He means like no. He means like if you kill one and literally cut it open while it's in the middle of digesting.
So like an oyster.
Yeah, like it's just a gastrointestinal pearl. That sounds really fucking gross. Oh my.
That's how pearls work. I don't know
Because
what
they
you're
sit
talking
there,
about.
they
Yeah.
sit there and think about it. It's like we've never seen them actually poop. I don't know if they poop or if they just absorb the gem. But you
I don't
got
want
me
to
thinking.
suggest how this works.
Well, it's a good thing we're on a little biological trip. Might be something worth looking out for.
Yeah.
Holds them at gunpoint. Poop.
Poop.
Poo poo pee pee.
Poop, damn you! I need to see how your gem poop works! They just shit a giant turd and bedazzled with gems. A giant golden turd. Oh man, really? Nobody gets the pop culture reference?
I
I'm
got it.
uncultured.
God damn it.
I got it.
Yeah, that's why I said god damn it.
It was because I didn't laugh.
Getting it and not finding the humor in it is possibly worse than not knowing it at all.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Any other questions?
No, that's about it.
Alright, so then you start your Savannah adventure. Your
Yeah,
Savannah adventure.
I assume we'll take them along, we'll take Lily along the grasslands, like, as we're walking to just constantly feed grass.
Also, should we gather grass as we walk?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
maybe not right now, but on the latter half of the.
Yeah.
So as you start
Well-
leaving town, do you tell Lily to start eating?
Yeah.
And as you do while you're riding on her, you just see her like squat down and start carving an absolute swath of foliage devastation through the ground.
Crop circles! Woo!
Like
Let's
you
drive around in
literally just
circles.
put a fucking tiller to the ground and it just there's just a swath of dirt being left behind as this thing walks.
It'll grow back. That's
Yeah.
how grass works, right?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
That's certainly what the
Only
muddy
in the
farmland
jungle.
looked like.
That's how grass works,
Right?
right? I would know.
Yes, absolutely. Samson would be the best to know about the growth cycle of plant life.
Oh yeah.
Plants come from storks, right? Just drop off baby plants everywhere, and then they just turn into adult plants.
Yeehaw.
Then they send a letter to the next stork to be like, send more baby plants. And the stork's like, yeehaw.
Yeah. So, I guess we're traveling. Goodbye, village in Zanzibar. Thank you for all of the things you have given me. Which is very much, and it cost me next to nothing.
Welcome to Zanzibar. So yeah, I don't know how much you want me to skip forward. Again, it's up to you.
I think it should be up to you. Well, I think if we got something to really just chit chat about, then we'll chit chat about it.
Fair.
Oh, because I took a long rest, and because of the sorcerer spell versatility, I can replace one spell, and I'm changing false life to mage armor.
Oh. Alright, I had to get rid of this.
Huh. Mage armor? Whatever would you need
Yeah.
that for?
So Nim doesn't die.
Oh.
But you have
I'm
a
just
tank.
letting you know I'm doing that.
Just stay behind the tank.
Yeah, just do that, forehead.
Yeah, never get hit, and you'll be fine.
That doesn't always happen, as with the parrot birds.
Well, just roll better.
Bite me.
Don't tell me to bite you, because you already bit me.
And you'll get over it.
I won't. I'll still shoot you.
I thought
Sucks
she said,
to suck.
I thought she said fight me, so, like, I'm actually shocked. Because, like, for once, I could have had it right if I had just misheard it.
Nah, you got hit with the mix-up, hombre.
Yep, I got deviously flim-flammed. So, Lily continues to carve a swath of destruction for the... Hold on, let me get out my measuring stick. Stick of measuring. Stick of measuring.
And I guess bring us back to the map.
Well, I'm measuring on a different map. I'm measuring on the interactive.
And then I guess, So we leave about noon. How far do you think we get in the first, till, like, nightfall?
Well, it's about 100 miles... No, I am measuring wrong. Hold on. We need to zoom in even further. Zoom in enhance!
Wherever we, like, stop the camp for the night, well, I guess we could, gather some grass. In order to, like, throw a ration tag on it for the big baby.
Yeah.
Well, once you get to the savannah, she'll be full, I'm sure. It's 170...
Well, no, for the way back.
Yeah. Or if we get lost, we can actually still feed this thing.
Yeah.
We won't get lost.
You'll probably... I don't think you'll be able to collect 1,200 pounds of grass. That's quite a lot of grass. I think...
We also can't even store that.
Yeah, you can't. So
Yeah,
I would say...
No, we put it on the bug, obvi.
It's not gonna take... You know, I think you can worry about that when you're in the port.
Yeah, they should have grass.
Hopefully.
Or just general vegetation.
Grass.
Yeah, they just use
to
grass
attack
for
that.
everything.
Yeah, they use it for money.
The hell? Money? What's this money you speak of?
It's like grass.
What's a monetary value?
I'll shoot you, Nim.
Do it, forehead.
Do it, forehead.
That hurt to listen to. That hurt to hear.
Oh.
Dave liked it, and that's good enough for me.
Valley Girl online speak is cursed.
Do it, forehead.
Komodo hype!
Oh my god, that's so Komodo hype. Let's go.
Oh my god, that's so poggers!
Oh my god, that's Totes Pogs!
Oh my fucking god, that's so totes pog. I mean, look at my Louis Vuitton.
That's the most poggers thing I've ever seen in my life! Ah! I love it!
Oh my god, Becky, that's so monka ass.
Oh my god, Becky, that's so uwu poggers.
Oh, this hurts.
Monka ass.
Oh my god,
Pogging.
Becky, are you wearing last season's shoes? That's so not poggers. I
That's
can't be
real-
seen with you.
Girl, that's real cringe.
Oh my
I
god,
can
that's
go-
so cringe. Like, why can't you just uwu and awa? Like, please.
Well, my food's here and the delivery guy heard me say that.
Sorry, delivery guy. We love you.
So the joke is that Rebel hates it, and so I continued.
Oh god. Trying to get this calculation. Let me figure this out.
I'm gonna go grab my coffee, so I'll also be right back.
How much coffee do you drink?
This is my third cup, but also I was putting it on because it takes a sec to actually make the coffee, and then I let it cool, and then I just didn't grab it earlier.
Too many coffee.
I'm trying not to burn my mouth. You know that thing that hardly ever happens?
So, Eddie, are you back? I have an answer for your question. He's not back. So, Jade, what up?
I'm back.
Never mind, Jade. Hi, Ed. So I got an answer for your question.
Oh, I gotta leave again.
So, Jade, what up?
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, Jade, never mind. Shut up. Eddie, hi.
Wreck.
Oh, my God. So, it's going from the village to the border of the savannah, where it starts to change over, is about 35 hours. Which means that since you leave at noon and there's 12 hours, you get about...
So we'll get there in, like, nightfall on the second day.
You probably, yeah, you get back to the cross in the roads on the map. Might help if...
The crossroads.
Well, you also have the handout. I don't have to keep flopping this back, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll keep it on that because you're not in the village anymore. So, anyway. So, you'll get about back to the crossroads before nightfall hits.
Nice.
And since you're already 8 in the morning, you don't necessarily have to eat tonight.
I also probably got, like, something to eat when I was chilling with the dwarf, drinking.
Yeah.
I'm back.
So, anything you want to do at this campsite, or you just want to keep advancing forward?
Take the poop hole.
No, that Celeste is the shovel now.
Yeah, gotta dig 2 poop holes and see which one Nim takes to.
Do we have to make an extra large one for the water bug?
No, it kind of just...
It'll fertilize the grasslands.
Yeah. I think it might have been mentioned, but maybe it wasn't. It doesn't so much poop as it just oozes from its underbelly.
Oh.
So it's already fertilizing the grasslands.
Yeah, it leaves a very moist, sticky trail behind.
So, Nim asked if you guys have water skins.
I do, yeah.
Well, I was thinking, since we're gonna go into the desert and the savannah, that I could fill up everyone's water skin, so then you don't have to come to me every time you're thirsty, because you're probably gonna want more water if we're there.
That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, did you top off the
I'm
water
proud
bugs?
of you.
But didn't we go over how much water you had to feed the water bug?
No.
Nope.
I assume like if we have to feed it grass and like the size of a house, we have to ensure that house also has plumbing.
Yeah. So you don't have to feed it, but you have to water it every day. And the number I think I came up with was 80 gallons. Yeah, that was right.
So, 2 geysers. Well, no, let me look at what it actually says real quick. I forgot.
2 geysers plus 20.
3
guys
geysers.
are 55, so that'd be two geysers would be too much.
I thought a geyser was 30. No, it's...
Oh, you're right, it is. I keep thinking it's 55.
Yeah, no.
For some reason.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, 2.5 geysers. My favorite sitcom.
Wow.
Yeah, so, Nim does all the decanter stuff. She fills your things up with water. And waters the bug.
So you water the bug at night?
Uh-huh.
So I guess every time nightfall comes, you'll just re-water it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could water it, like, sometime during the day and then the rest of it during the night.
I mean, in the desert, because of the heat, you'll probably be doing double that amount.
It'll evaporate.
bug's just gonna be like.
It'll be like breathing.
Yeah, just breathing pure fucking water.
Do we find anything interesting in the grassland?
Roll me investigation.
My favorite stat.
Woo.
Hold on one sec. I can give myself advantage, right?
I think once a day, yeah.
I'm spending 2 sorcery points to gain advantage.
You see grass. Lots and lots of grass.
No.
And plenty of flowers for which to make
Why?
edible arrangements.
Every time!
Wow.
Was there nothing else interesting? Like, of all the things?
That was
Ooh, gather more of those flowers if you see them.
You
most of all
see,
this
like,
grass.
little insects and mice and shit running around on the grasslands, but...
What about a 4-leaf clover?
No clovers.
It was a 20!
It wasn't a nat 20.
I don't see a point. Anyway, Nim will gather the flowers.
My
Okay.
point is it's not green.
Nim will gather the flowers.
Green for luck. Alright, so how many
That
more...
doesn't seem to be working out for Samson.
Do I roll another nature check to see how many I grab?
Let's see how many more fucking bushels of these goddamn things you get. Damn! Roll me a d20 to see how many you get.
Rolls high on the
You
D20.
get
Damn!
12
Roll me a
more.
D100 to see how...
Damn! Roll me 1 million D1 millions. Let's see how many flowers you get. No, you get 12. Shut up. God damn it. You get 12 more bushels of edible arrangements. Congratulations. Add that to the 26. You now have 38.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's carrying all that?
Do I find any special variations of the flowers?
I would say no.
Dang.
Your collection of edible arrangements remains status quo.
Aw.
Sad. Tragic.
Unfortunate. Samson, of course, gomless idiot that he is, continues to investigate nothing. And Hyala is not so concerned with staring at grass. It's not white, it's not cold, and it is certainly not everywhere, so her interest is waned. Anything else you'd like to do at your campsite of Campitude?
Not that I can think of.
Samson? Yeah.
Man, those stars still look pretty.
Hey, yeah.
It's hard to imagine that we're all under the same sky we were at home.
Are we having existential hours? Because I don't mind it. I love it.
What does the sky look like where you're from, Samson?
It kind of looks like this, but that's over there.
If you'd said it looked very different, I would have cast minor illusion, but it doesn't, so no. Nim goes, that's cool.
Is it?
Yeah. There's
You
a lot
don't
of
know.
buildings in the way where I live, so.
Yeah, for me it's only like that in the cities, so luckily it's not all the time.
Though our summer home is quite nice.
Summer home?
Do you not have homes for the seasons?
Seasons?
you know, like there's a summer house you go to stay cooler, a winter house for the winter, then there's a vacation home where you go on vacation, have maybe 2 or 3 of those.
Vacation?
This sounds like rich people talk. Your silence makes me think that it is.
I guess so. Oh, what about a city home and then a country home?
What?
Huh?
You don't differentiate the two?
We don't know what it means.
What's
No,
the difference?
okay, so you have a home that's in the city, and then you have a home that's in the country.
I think she's lost it.
I mean, I got an apartment in a city. Well, I used to.
So Nim's like, okay. I would say minor illusion, but I don't have a pompous, overly decorated mansion at the ready.
Are you sure?
Big mansion. Ah, here we go. So Nim casts minor illusion, and she's like, okay, so out in the country, I'm gonna post it in here. This is where I go. The few weeks that I am home. Right?
How many of you are in there?
My direct family, sometimes it's just the 4 of us, though sometimes our uncle comes to visit. Usually, but also the 230 servants are also there.
Is this actual size?
Is this a... Is it actual size?
Because I'm
Is this
assuming
a
the
house
illusion
for
is
ant-
much smaller.
Is this a house for ants?
So Nim goes, oh no, of course not. It's much larger. It's at least 4 stories. With underground sections. I think you'd like my father's wine cellar. He has vintage wines, booze, alcohol.
Wow, you just said a lot of synonyms.
Yeah, I did.
Well, if he can spend all that much money on a big dumb house, he probably has a lot of, like, rich people booze.
This has been in my family for 13 generations.
It's certainly quite ugly.
Yeah, I do think that we could stand an upgrade, but you know how people are. We shouldn't change tradition and all that.
What?
This looks like a typical mansion where I come from. Except with its own family flair.
Does everyone in your country bleed shekels like that?
Well, no, silly.
I genuinely fucking forgot the money was called shekels for a second.
Can I roll a d10 to see if where Nim's family is on the rich scale?
Sure.
Cool.
That seems like a terrible way to measure it.
God
We're in the
damn it, I
top 10
knew it!
That's what I'm phrasing it as. We're one of the top 10 richest families in my country.
Uh-huh. Did I ever mention that I think I might hate your family?
Twice now. One was
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon.
But Samson, if you're getting good with Nim, you might be able to get all that money.
I don't want the money.
For your mom?
That's what your friend's for.
Maybe, potentially, you don't know.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. Nim's like, what do homes look like where you're from?
Well, and Samson's gonna, like, point to the tent that's set up. It's like, kind of like this, but, a a tiny bit bigger. At least the ones I grew up with are.
Wait, hold on. Let me type small fancy house.
A cottage.
So Nim goes, you said you traveled a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it has to be movable?
Mm-hmm.
Like those circus caravans?
I guess you could say that. Yes.
Oh no,
Cool.
Nim's gonna think he lives in the fucking circus.
No, I just need a
I mean-
small circus house. That's what I'm looking up.
I mean, we tame animals, shoot guns, and travel from place to place. She has somewhat of a point.
Circus.
And that's part of why Samson knows Elvish.
So Nim thinks that you live in one of those Madame Babushka's type of houses.
Madame Babushka.
So do you show off like these little like trailer type houses that are mobile?
Yes.
I mean, you're a bit confused, but you got the spirit. And then he'll point at the tent again. It's like, it's like this, but a little bit bigger.
How quaint.
Snobby little shit.
Listen, don't you dare look down on me.
I'm not looking down on you. You're very well traveled. That's not a bad thing.
Your terminology suggests otherwise.
It does?
Of course.
Very much.
Oh. I'm trying to think of a synonym for quaint.
Google is your friend.
He just pulls out a thesaurus. Okay, hold on a second.
Hold on. Quaint, Shane, taint. Wait. No, wait, no!
Those are rhymes, not synonyms.
Fuck! I know! I was making a joke, but then I came across the rhyme that's not.
Oh.
No!
So Nim says, would pleasantly old-fashioned work?
Let's just say, don't call it anything. It's just a house.
It's just a normal place that people live. No need for it to be quaint. No need for it to be nice. It's just what I had.
Understood.
You know, when I was talking to Rooney and I called the rest of the world, what did I use? Spoiled? Yeah, I meant it.
Well, that's
You know-
a shame.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everywhere you look, it's always people have and people don't. People have, people don't. In a place like this, it's nice to just have people working together for no other reason than you're helping another person. That type of thing would be unfathomable back where we're all from. Well, not with the nomads.
Did you have a roommate for your apartment?
No, actually, I never got a roommate till I went to the academy.
What was he like?
Oh, I swear, this is the cutest little fella you'd ever meet.
I almost said cuter than me.
Coward!
Fight me.
When and where? Let's go.
Aren't you ready?
Knuckle
Oh,
up.
cute.
What did he do for a living?
I mean, like everyone else, he scrounged around for what he could. But, like, you know, when we both had time off, we just... Oh, we hung out a lot. Pretty much the only person on campus I could actually talk to about anything.
What'd you talk to him about?
Yeah, life, retiring. Last thing I talked to him about was how I was going to be gone on this stupid trip.
How did he react to that?
Sad, as one can imagine. Yeah, I mean, guess that's what it's like when you tell your best friend you're leaving for something super official.
I would assume so.
And the worst part is, apparently I couldn't even tell him what I was doing or where I was going.
Well, to be fair, that letter was a whole bunch of just official jargon anyway, so...
I never read it. All I heard was the king wants you to go do something, and it sounds like it'll be dangerous.
And then all of it ended up being utter hogwash.
Yeah, so I guess I was right not to read it in the first place.
There were 4 spelling errors in it, by the way.
I'll take your word on it.
What about your house? What was your house like, Yala?
She lifts both hands in the air and makes a little, like, dome shape with them, and goes, "This but ice."
Did they
An
shape it
archway.
into... Did they shape it into hands too?
Not traditionally.
I think Nim would know what an igloo is. So she asked, like, an igloo?
She calls it quaint. And she pauses to think a moment. She goes, "Yes, I believe that's the common term for it."
Had you said anything else, I was gonna cast minor illusion again. Be like, I mean this. Also, Nim was just told quaint was a bad thing to say, so she wouldn't. Now she knows it can insult people, and that's on the shelf for later.
Oh, Zanzibar, this tower of yours is quaint. Thank you.
My
No,
God.
don't get me wrong, it's very charming. Yes.
Thank you.
Ow.
Thank you!
Nice.
And your entire getup is... passable!
Nim casts fist.
Nim goes, I know, these are the cheapest clothes I've ever worn.
Wow.
Yes, well... it certainly suits your... average appearance.
The two
I'm
of
glad
are
you have
No,
eyes.
that's just rude. No, that's just rude.
The joke I was going for is that you said if Nim was ever told what she... if Nim was ever told what she was wearing didn't look good, she would just fucking cry.
Yeah, by the party. She doesn't care what Zanzibar thinks of her.
I don't
And
know!
literally none of the party cares what Nim is wearing.
Yeah, no one ever
Nobody cares what Nimlin is wearing!
Shut up.
God damn it, you know that was good!
Yeah, but shut up.
I
But
know
yeah.
you're smiling, fuckhead.
I'm not. That does not bring
Nim-
back good memories.
Nim asked what's it like in an igloo.
Cold, I'd imagine.
Well, less cold than not in the igloo.
Really? I didn't think like a
Why-
house of ice would be colder than not.
Why would we make an enclosure that's worse conditions than the outside?
So nothing saw you there. You gotta sleep somewhere, right? Might as well be in the shelter.
There's logic to it. It's just not right.
So,
they're built to
so
keep
here's
heat
the
in.
thing, though: is Samson has no concept of wind chill, so he has no reason why, like, he
Samson's gonna have such a bad time if they
oh, he's going to have the worst time. Good thing he has brim. Whoa.
Yeah, but holes in it. It's not gonna do anything.
Nah, it's fine.
Nah, the brim's gonna be his worst enemy. The wind's gonna take the brim and the hat And then it's gonna be
That's what the
Simpson
holes
with
are
no
for.
hat.
They're wind holes.
Yeah.
No, he's got a way to tie it on, like, on him.
I was thinking the other day about cause Kuno was definitely gonna steal his hat. At some point, she's just gonna like start crying and be like, "It's broken."
I better not be.
She just points to one of the holes.
I don't know.
You
That's
gave
on
me a
purpose.
defective hat, you monster!
And I thought Nim was bad.
I mean, at least Nim can speak in complete sentences.
Yeah. Long, annoying sentences, but sentences nonetheless.